Northwest, I'm Kara Martin.
And I'm Christian Anderson. And today is Friday, September 28th, and we're back this week for another edition of Cougar Roundup, presented by KUGR.
First, let's join What's Up to find out the spirit days for next week.
What's up, Northwest? Homecoming is just around the corner. The parade is next Friday, October 5th. This year's parade theme is off the grid, so each grade and a bunch of clubs pick their favorite terrains. Freshmen are ancient Greece, sophomores are the Arctic, juniors are the beach, and finally, seniors are space. Don't forget next week is Spirit Week. Monday is PJ Day, Tuesday is Twin Day, Wednesday is Neon Day, Thursday is Jersey Day, and Friday, just like always, is your class floats theme. Each year, Spirit Club picks a Grand Marshal for the parade. The Grand Marshal is an amazing teacher that deserves some extra recognition. This year, Spirit Club picked Mrs. Dinas. Okay, Cougars, on October 5th, remember to check in with your first hour teacher. The assembly starts at 7:45. Classes after are only 25 minutes long. The parade starts at 1, and as soon as it's over, each department picked a special activity for everyone to participate in. All students have to be back in class by 2:20. That's it from me. Can't wait to see you all there.
Make sure to dress up next week for a chance to be featured on the Spirit Club Twitter.
Now, let's hand it off to Trey to find out who will become this week's Student of the Week.
What's up, Northwest? We are here in room 132 about to quiz some seniors on some Ocho trivia. Let's see how they do. All right, your first question is, who was the queen of last year's homecoming?
Oh, the one and only, Molly Bourne.
5 seconds.
No, stop.
I literally
4,
don't remember.
3,
Molly Bourne.
2, there you go.
Oh.
What was the theme of last year's dance?
I don't know that one.
It's like under the deep, under the sea, something like that. No? Or was it the Egypt one?
Yeah, I don't know.
5 seconds. 4,
Okay, I don't know.
Oh, no, all right.
Wait, no, I can't think of it.
I can think of it from.
All right, next question. What team did we play against in the football homecoming game last year?
South?
West.
Olathe Northwest? I don't know.
I would just say all east, west, north. Olathe west.
Olathe South.
North. Yeah.
West. No, South, because we were like, oh, we're gonna win because it's South, and then we won. Did we win? Did we win? I know we played South because we're like, oh, we're gonna win.
Okay. Congrats. Let's join Spotlight behind the scenes of the fall play.
The fall play is Almost Maine, and it is a series of scenes that have to do with love, whether they're falling in, falling out, just stuck in love, and they're all set in a town called Almost in Maine.
What I've really enjoyed about directing this particular show is that because it is a series of two-person scenes, we've been able to get really in-depth very quickly and work with some really meaty stuff in terms of the actors' skills and approaching acting as an art form. Sometimes when you have bigger shows, there's so much traffic control going on and just getting everything where it needs to be that you don't get to spend that much time on those details.
Make sure to see Almost Maine today or tomorrow night. You don't want to miss out on this delightful show.
Ever needed help on a paper but weren't sure who to ask? The Writing Center is the place for you. Let's check it out.
Any student can come in and basically get help with a writing assignment and make it better, raise their grade, wherever they are in the process. Anthony and I are facilitators, but really it's the student tutors that do the work. They're in there, they do a really good job. We do some training with them, and they're actually the ones helping with the assignments. There's an application process to be a student tutor. It's for juniors and seniors. Certainly next year, you keep your ear to the ground or ask Miss Anthony or I. We always need good tutors, but it's an application process. You can also come talk to me or Miss Anthony or your English teacher and get a green form this is the proof that you were there. So some teachers offer extra credit or whatever, and if you fill out the green form, then we'll sign it and give it to your teacher. Writing seminars, during seminars, room 126. Come visit, it's right here. Look for these. You get a Jolly Rancher at the end too, which is pretty, that makes everything worth it if you get a Jolly Rancher at the end.
Now let's go to the Ocho to take a deeper look at our very own Hannah Black.
This season, we are about 500. We started off a little rough, but we're working hard in practice to try to get more wins. I've been playing volleyball since probably 4th grade. I rely on pretty much everyone on the court because everyone has a certain job they have to do, and not just the court, the bench as well, because we all contribute to the team. After high school, I plan to attend Washburn University to further my volleyball career as a middle blocker.
Speaking of great athletes, cross country has been working hard this season. Let's check it out.
My favorite part is definitely the team, the chemistry between the guys. It's not so much like we're teammates, it's almost like we're brothers. Like we live our lives together, we tell each other everything. And that's really an aspect I don't think you get with a lot of the other sports.
I am the Leviathan. This starts with a violent end. It's Clash of the Titans, then the sky collapsing out, relax the abstract, now I silence them.
Tuesdays and Thursdays we have yoga and pool running. So pool running is just like running but in the pool.
It's simple. To get better, you work really hard. You do all the little things, you run miles every day, you're going to get better. It's easy.
Great job, runners. For the last segment of our show, let's go to Spencer Calico for Challenge the Ocho.
Welcome back to the Ocho. We're bringing you the first edition of Challenge the Ocho of the year, but since I'm the only one here, it's Challenge Spencer Calico. So I'm here with the varsity boys soccer team. Jacob's going to be my goalie. We're going to do some PKs. Let's get at it.
I should have said unit. All right, you guys come.
Yeah! Are you ready to lose?
Mind games. Don't listen to it.
Are you ready to lose?
Yeah. Be a unit. Over.
Oh, yeah! This one's for the team. Is she for the team? Oh, yeah! I even told you. Come on, unit. Yeah! All right, well, we learned today that they're a lot better than me, but they still kind of suck. Varsity soccer wins today. Maybe a rematch in the near future. Just kidding, that's not going to happen. But thanks for tuning in to Challenge the Ocho, aka Challenge Spencer Calico. You're welcome. Nice job, boys. Woo! Yeah.
Well, that's it for this week. I'm Kara Martin.
And I'm Christian Anderson. Join us next week for another edition of everyone's favorite show, Cougar Roundup.